Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh to all my Form 5 students. I know it's supposed to be a holiday, but then we still need to do this since there's a lot to catch up. We meet one time a week, a week only. Okay, kalau kat sekolah kita akan ada 2-3 times kan. So macam-macam pun we have to have the class today. So we are going to the new unit today, the unit 2. Okay, it's lesson 4. Module 2 is life great mysteries, and we are going to do reading and vocabulary today. Okay. Alright, if you look at the page 17, okay, you can see the picture over there. Okay, it's very dark picture. And the question here says that okay, look at the main picture. What is this place? Okay, is it scary? Why? And then he asks you to find the 4 pictures here: crow, full moon, grave, and spirits. Can you see all 4? Okay, you can see the crow here, and this is the full moon. These are the graves, and one spirit. Okay, here it's the spirit. Okay, so when you look at this picture, okay, there are other words that we usually, okay, what are other words that we can relate to this? Okay, what come out with in your what are the words that you can think of, okay, when you look at this picture? Okay, ghost, okay, darkness, owl, spook, okay, very spooky, okay, menakutkan, werewolf, and then demon. Okay, and maybe many more lah kalau kita ada pontianak lah, what else hantu that we have for Malays, banyak lagi kan. Alright, so number 2, read about this mysterious place. Okay, and match the photos to the description. Okay, match the description with the picture. Okay, everyone, this place is a military base in the USA. Some people believe it is the top secret site where the bodies of aliens and some of the technology were taken after a UFO crash in Roswell, New Mexico in 1947. Okay, so basically if you read the news, or maybe things on the internet about we've lost our flight. You remember MH berapa? MH370. Okay, where we could not really trace where it went. Okay, so there are speculation where people said that it's actually in here, okay, in the military base of America. Okay, and which one we in this picture? Okay, A or B or C? Okay, and then number 2 and then number 3, bacalah. Okay, read and then match with the picture. Okay, do this in your book. Okay, if you don't want to copy this down, all the things ni pun tak apa. Okay, as long as kamu tulis Area 51. Okay, which one? A ke B ke C? Okay, 2 apa ni, Teotihuacan. Okay, A or B or C, and then the Bermuda Triangle. Okay, A or B or C. Okay. Okay, if you look at down below here, okay, you are going to watch a short video about Bermuda Triangle, and then it will tell you about the 3 places. Okay, the 3 places does this triangle connect. Okay, ada dalam video tu. So listen carefully. After this, you're going to listen to this, to watch this video, and then dengarlah betul-betul. Okay, what are the 3 places? Okay, here is the video that you are going to watch. Are you ready? Okay, you are going to write this in your book later on, okay?
FT28, this is Fort Lauderdale.
Do you read?
FT28 to Fort Lauderdale, do you have a fix yet?
The myth of the Bermuda Triangle began on the 5th of December 1945, when a group of 5 aircraft mysteriously disappeared.
Everything is wrong. Even the ocean looks different.
Flight 19 was a routine training mission of 5 Avenger torpedo bombers. The 3-seater Avenger was the US Navy's top ship and submarine killer. It could carry up to 2,000 pounds of ordnance and had a range of 1,000 miles. The Avenger was robust and reliable. The doomed Flight 19 left Fort Lauderdale at 2:10 on a clear winter's afternoon. 4 hours after they took off, they vanished into thin air. Fearing the worst, a naval air search rescue plane took off into the darkening skies. 20 minutes later, at 7:47 p.m., the rescue plane also disappeared. After a massive search, no wreckage was found. And nothing was ever heard from them again. Until now. Over the last 60 years, this mystery has sustained the wildest theories about what strange forces could be at work out here. Legend has it that the triangle covers the seas between Miami, the island of Bermuda, and Puerto Rico, an area of 1.5 million square miles. Since 1492, when Columbus first sailed into the area and saw strange lights in the sky, the list of unexplainable disappearances in the Bermuda Triangle has grown. Thousands of ships and planes have simply vanished. No warning, no distress calls, no wreckage. Richard Weiner has written many best-selling books about these strange disappearances.
We don't know our own planet. We know more about the moon. We're probably learning more about Mars than we know of our own planet. We know about the Earth, but we don't know about the sea.
The boatyards of Key West hum with stories about those who were lost in the triangle. Stories of giant sea monsters, cosmic time warps, spinning compasses, and holes in the ocean that swallowed ships have echoed throughout the world. Yet the disappearances continue.
I would say there's some kind of a anomaly going on down there that we can't explain. Something that goes on down far, far below the deepest rays, the last rays of sunlight. Way down, there's something going on down there.
Okay, that's the end of the video. So, it's a mystery, right? Okay, so which 3 places does the triangle connect? Okay, answer this in your book. So basically, Bermuda Triangle, people talk about it. Okay, I don't know whether it exists or not, but then because we are in our religion, so we believe that, okay, maybe everything happens because of what Allah do. Okay, so let's move on to the next page. Alright. You're going to do reading on the next page, on page 17. Okay, but before that, before we read the house, A House of Mystery, okay, let's read. Let's try to answer the questions here. Okay, number one, number 2, and number 3 here. Okay, do you believe in these creatures? Tick the ones that you believe in. Ghosts, aliens, vampires, witches, unicorns, werewolf, fairies, and mermaids. Okay, which one do you believe on? Then, do you think some of the creatures are more likely to exist? Okay, which one between these 8, yang mana kamu rasa lagi tinggi tendency that they are actually exist? Dia sebenarnya ada. Okay, and then you are going to after you read this article for number 3, okay, which of the ideas in 1 are mentioned in the text? Okay, number 1 until number 8. Okay, yang mana yang ada dalam cerita ni? Okay, are you ready to read the text now?
Unit 2. Reading.
A House of Mystery. In 1884, heartbroken Sarah Winchester left her home in Connecticut on the east coast of the USA, as well as the graves of her husband and only child, and travelled across the country to California, where a strange obsession awaited her. Did she know that it would last for the rest of her life? When her husband passed away, Sarah inherited the Winchester Gun and Rifle Company, which had made the Winchester family very wealthy. After the deaths of her child and husband, Sarah fell into a deep depression and decided to consult a medium. According to some sources, the medium explained that her family was being haunted by the ghosts of American soldiers and others killed by Winchester rifles. Supposedly, the deaths of her daughter and husband had been caused by these spirits, and Sarah Winchester might be the next victim. The medium said that to keep the ghosts happy, Sarah had to build a huge house for them. As long as she never stopped building the house, her life would not be in danger. Sarah left Connecticut for California. There, in 1884, she bought a small, unfinished farmhouse, and over the next 38 years, she employed builders around the clock to add on room after room and story after story. The building work never stopped, not even for weekends or holidays, and it produced the house known today as the Winchester Mystery House. It originally had 7 floors, but after an earthquake in 1906, it was reduced to 4. Apart from the house's strange architectural features, including a staircase that leads up to the ceiling, doors that open onto walls, and secret passages that run between rooms and behind walls, it was also unusually large. At the time of Sarah Winchester's death, it had 160 rooms, 2,000 doors, 10,000 windows, 47 staircases, and 13 bathrooms. Sarah Winchester had strange habits too. Apparently, she never slept in the same bedroom 2 nights in a row because she wanted to confuse any evil spirits that were waiting for her. She also used to visit the Blue Room at the center of the house every night to communicate with the good spirits. She would ring a bell at midnight to call them, and again at 2 a.m. when it was time for them to leave. She would wear one of 13 special colored robes and ask them for guidance on her construction plans. A year after Sarah's death, the house was opened to the public. Since then, many people have described strange experiences there. Neighbors claim to hear a bell ring at midnight and at 2 a.m. A caretaker heard the sound of a screw slowly turning, then hitting the floor. He looked everywhere but found nothing. Tour guides have reported seeing a ghostly workman with a dark moustache in the basement of the house. Is the house truly haunted? No one can say with any certainty, but it is a fascinating story, and the Winchester Mystery House is still open for visitors who want to find out for themselves.
Okay, that's the end of the reading task. So it basically is about Sarah Winchester, who built a house that actually the house is still there now, until now. Okay, it is called Winchester Mystery House. Okay, so if you maybe one day, okay, you continue study somewhere in the UK, you able to go visit the house. Okay, come back and tell and share the stories with me. Okay. Okay, so after reading the text, you are going to answer the questions in your book. Okay, just now you answer 1, 2, 3, right? So okay, here what are until number 1 until number 8? Okay, what are mentioned in the story just now? Okay, here it's down. Maybe only 1 or 2, maybe. I don't know. 1 only, right? Okay, we are going to do number 4 here. Okay, number 4 we have 5 questions. Okay, based on the text. And then this one, circle the correct words. Okay, number 6 no need to do, but this one you need to do. The down below. Okay, what do you think happened when? How do you think Queen Wilhelmina reacted here? Okay, in this red short article about Queen Wilhelmina saw a ghost of former US President, the Abraham Lincoln. Okay, what did she do? A or B or C? Okay, let's move on.
Unit 2.
Okay, we are now in the page 20 for the vocabulary. Okay, you are going to do all this. We're going to do 2 vocabularies today, vocabulary 1 and vocabulary 2. Vocabulary 2 is on page 22. So here, okay, just choose which word to fill in the blank. So let's look at number 1. A king was killed in that old castle. Legend has it that his walks the halls at night. His apa? His spirit lah kan. Okay, spirit ni roh. Okay, so number 1 done. Okay, tak nak salin ayat pun tak apa. Tulis number 1, spirit. Okay. Number 2, I won't believe that story unless you can give me some what? Evidence. Kan? Bukti. Okay, unless you can give me some evidence. Okay, then I will trust your story. Okay, so number 2. And then do the rest. And this one, look at the words in bold in sentence 1 until 6. 1 until 6. And then match the word in bold with the meaning. So, I'm not going in that old house. Everyone knows that it's haunted. Okay, what is haunted? Frightening, haunted. Okay, visited or lived in by ghosts. Betul. Okay, berhantu. D. So, number 1 is D. Okay, and do the rest. Number 3, when you solve a mystery, you find an explanation for it. You cannot understand. When you solve a mystery, you find explanation lah kan. So, number 1 is A. Okay, number 2 is apa? Okay. Okay, I know it's not, maybe you have so many things to write about. So, kalau malas nak tulis the sentence, just write 1A, 2, what? You inherit something. Inherit is what? Mewarisi. Or when someone is still living after someone has died lah. Okay, bila orang dah mati baru kamu mewarisi kan. So, number 2, B. Okay? So, tu je. Okay, next. Let's go to vocabulary 2 on page 22. This one is phrasal words. Okay, I don't want to stay in the graveyard by myself. Graveyard ni apa? Kubur. Okay, please do not leave me out. Leave me behind. Leave me behind lah. Okay, leave me behind ni jangan tinggal saya. Okay, leave me out ni maksudnya dia nak pergi sama-sama. Okay. So, number 2, now match the phrasal verb you did not use in 1 with the meaning below. Okay, so let's look at the leave me out ni yang mana? Start doing something, give knowledge, say the words you are reading, not include someone in something. Oh, okay, number 4. Number 4 ni lah, leave me out ni. Okay, so yang the verbs yang kamu tak guna di sini, okay, to be used here. Faham kan? Alright, next. Commonly confused words. Okay, odd and rare, last and latest, strength and power, prizes and prices, shade, shadow, effects, effects. Odd and rare. That is rare. That is odd. That is odd. This door has got a wall behind it. The historian is interested in rare books. Okay, the woman's last wish. Okay, I've just finished Stephen King's latest book. Okay, ada certain word ni, these both ada adjective. These both are adjective. Odd and rare ni adjective, kata sifat. Okay, last and latest. Last, woman's last wish. Okay, ni pun adjective. Latest pun adjective. Werewolf have a strange power and strength. Okay, di sini ada yang noun, ada yang adjective ni. Prizes and prices, noun biasanya. Okay, effect dengan effects ni. Okay, usually effects is the noun, effects is the verb, kata kerja. Okay, dia ada S di sini. Effects ni ada S sebab mungkin subjek dia singular. Okay, let's look at. We are learning about the effects. A siren is a kind of A siren is a kind of mermaid. They say, wait. They are singing. Okay, singing ni. Singing, they are singing. They are singing ni kan singular. So subject is singular here. That's why affects ni ada S. Affects here ni ada S. Okay, singing. Nyanyian. Nyanyian mana kita boleh countable. Okay, it's an uncountable. Alright. Collocation and expression. There is. Let's clean out the attic right now. Okay, there is no time like present. Okay, tak ada masa dah macam sekarang. Okay, so now we are free. Let's do it now. Macam tu. Let's have a Halloween party. It will at times. It will be just like old times when we were young. Okay, dia akan jadi macam masa kita kecil-kecil dulu. Okay, so this one is number 2. So basically that's it. Okay, yeah, that's it that you need to do. That's the end of our lesson 4. Do in your art book, and when you finish, you snap the picture and put it in groups. And for the next week, we are going to cram again the grammar, and then we have listening, we have speaking, and we have story writing. Okay, so that's it for this week. Thank you so much. Okay, and all the best. And you know, I know that you've been quite unmotivated to learn at home, but then we can do this. Okay, jangan putus harapan. Thank you. Bye.